Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, April 25th, 2025. Let's take a look. What do we have in the economic calendar for today? Asian session were quite easy with the data releases. Tokyo core CPI and CPI Tokyo without food and energy were the only data published overnight. Nevertheless, London session starts with data from the UK. Core retail sales and retail sales data beats the expectations easily, so very good data from the UK. And that's about it for the London session. During the US session, we got core retail sales and manufacturing sales from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30. Then we got the Michigan 1 and 5 years inflation expectations, consumer expectations, and consumer sentiment. This data is scheduled for release at 4 o'clock. German Buba Vice President Buch will give a speech at 4 o'clock as well. And US Barker Hughes oil rig count and total rig count data are scheduled for release at 7 o'clock, and that's about it. So very easy session during the today during the US time. So without any further ado, let's take a look what is going on charts. We'll start with euro dollar. Euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is showing us again the let's say some sort of the consolidation. There is some sort of a very nice zone, a local zone. Obviously for the day traders, it's a perfect kind of a zone. 1.1309 is the technical support for the intraday zone. 1.1395 is the intraday high for the for this zone. So as you can see, there is always something for everyone. We are still developing the wave 4, and the wave 4 is being now a little bit longer than expected and getting more complex and time consuming. So after the A, B, C to the downside, now we have some kind of a connector developing here, maybe some sort of that part of the triangle, maybe something else. But we know that if our scenario is correct, when the wave 4 is done, is completed, this corrective cycle in wave 4, then we should have some kind of a movement to the upside in form of the wave 5. And the target for the wave 5 should be bigger than 1.1574. So that's the euro dollar. We know what to do. We know what is the scenario. Now, British pound. Despite the fact that the data from the UK in form of the retail sales data pack were better than expected, local high was made at 1.3347, and that's about it. We've been moving up and down in the very narrow zone here. Not much is going on here as well with the momentum. Momentum went to the level of 57, then went down to 46, and now it's hovering around the level of 50. So nothing unexpected is taking place right now on the British pound. We got our intraday trend line. We can manage it here. As you can see, we can place them here. We'll make it a little bit thicker, so any breakout above the trend line and then eventually above 1.3347 is bullish for this market. Any movement lower is obviously would be obviously bearish, with breakout below 1.3233 definitely eyeing the level of 1.3206 and even 100 periods moving average at 1.3128. So for now, calm market on cable. US dollars versus the Japanese yen is showing us very nice rebound. Let's investigate further. What do we have here? The minimum is located at 139.90, so that's our technical support. We went towards the 100 periods moving average, and we stopped just below this level, 144. This is the technical resistance level. We can add one more resistance level, which will be located somewhere around here, 144.57, and you can see straight on that we got the bearish zone here, which is called the supply zone. Very nice movement to the upside into 100 periods moving average. However, this bearish zone looks like it is the key zone right now for the traders, because any breakout above this zone will open the road towards the level of, let me just place it here for you guys. This is the level of 148.13, so that's a big level, far away from 144. All right, so that's why please expect that this zone should be protected quite well by the bears. If I can place my rectangle here, then you can see where is exactly this zone. There you go. So there it is, and the zone is here. So that's the supply zone, key zone right now on the 4-hour time frame chart of US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Any breakout higher is bullish, any rejection of the zone is obviously bearish, eyeing the low of 139.93. So that's the situation with the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin. What is the Bitcoin doing? Right now it's consolidating the recent gains. We got our intraday zone here as well. Local lows roughly around the level of 91,900. That's a kind of a support, and the resistance is 94,406, just below the April 23rd swing high at 94,722. So for now, momentum is strong, is positive, still hovering around the extremely overbought market conditions. Nevertheless, bulls are in charge of the Bitcoin. And let's take a look at the Ethereum. We didn't see this one for quite some time. So that's the 4-hour chart of the Ethereum. We can see again the movement to the upside. We broke above the technical resistance. Let me just place it for you guys. There you go. Now it's support 1,686, and the market is stopped roughly around this level here. That used to be technical resistance, now it will be some sort of the support, which will be eventually trying to the bulls will be eventually trying to move a little bit higher from this level. Of course, if we switch to daily, we can see that there was a breakout above this trend line here, this blue one. Let me just change this color. There you go. This is the blue trend line. There was a breakout towards this trend line. Nevertheless, no touch, no test of the trend line just yet. I guess we need to go somewhere around the $2,000 level in order to test the trend line. And the momentum on the daily time frame chart is bullish, and it's positive 53 points, looking very, very good for the bulls. Very nice breakout above out of the range. Now we are testing the technical resistance from the downside. Now it's obviously the technical support. We should see some sort of the buying pressure here in order to test the trend line sooner or later. So please stay focused, stay vigilant. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum might spike higher anytime soon if our scenario is correct. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time.